Chaeyeon came to the beach on the last morning of summer, when the fog was still sitting low over the water like a secret that refused to leave. She had returned to the town after 12 years, certain that the place could no longer surprise her. She was wrong. The first sign was the tin box. It rose from the sand after a rough tide, half buried near the old pier, its lid crusted with salt and thyme. Chaeyeon knelt, brushed away the wet grains, and saw her own name written in faded blue ink on the top. Not a nickname. Not a memory. Jung Chaeyeon. Inside was a diary bound in cracked red leather, the kind she used to carry as a child before she forgot everything important enough to keep. Her hands began to tremble before she even opened it. The first page contained a drawing of the lighthouse. The second page held a sentence written in her round, childish handwriting. "Today I buried this so you would find it when the sea starts speaking." Chaeyeon laughed once, sharply, because that was the sort of thing a lonely child might write to herself. Then she turned the page. The next entry described a woman in a yellow raincoat dropping a silver key into the flower shop gutter at exactly 4:17 in the afternoon. Chaeyeon looked up across the beach and frowned. There was no flower shop nearby anymore. She read the date. Tomorrow. By noon, the pages had grown stranger. They described a storm that had not yet formed, a broken wristwatch that would stop at 9:06, and a man named Daejin who would insist he had never been inside the lighthouse, even though his shoe print would be found on the stairs. Each line came with eerie precision, as if the diary were not remembering the past but rehearsing the future. Chaeyeon took the diary to the only person in town she trusted, an elderly clerk named Mrs. Han, who had the habit of speaking as if she were always aware of the room behind you. When Chaeyeon showed her the pages, Mrs. Han did not blink. She only asked, very softly, "Have you opened the last entry?" There was one page Chaeyeon had avoided. Her name was written there with a heavy hand. She turned it over and found only one sentence. "Tonight, at the lighthouse, you will learn why we buried the diary in the first place. If you do not come alone, the sea will take someone else." That evening, the town was wrapped in wind and the smell of iron. Chaeyeon went to the lighthouse with the diary pressed tight against her chest, remembering fragments she had never known she still owned, salt on her tongue, a child's laughter, a voice calling her from the waves. At the top of the stairs she found Daejin waiting, pale and frightened, holding the silver key. He said he had found it in his pocket that morning. He said he had never seen her before. He said the diary had belonged to a girl who vanished years ago during a storm.